Hey guys, what's going on? Dave Walpole here, and welcome back to FTD Facts for another episode of lies that you thought were facts. Are you guys ready for part 2? Boom! Of lies that you thought were facts. Me? I'm excited. So excited that I'm taking this jacket off for this video. Let's get to it, guys. I'm Dave Walpole, and this is FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you guys everything about everything. So not too long ago, we did a part 1 to our lies that we thought were facts, and normally here on the channel, we like to take a lot of recommendations from all you guys out there in the real world. Seriously, for all of you guys that are joining us for the first time, all of our videos are pretty much recommended by you out there. You put it down there in the box, and we do a video on it. Now, before I get into this video, I want to know from all you guys out in the real world, I want to know if you've ever been really deeply offended by somebody who lied to you. What did they lie about? How did they lie to you? And let me know those details down there. So let's start off with our first fact. We're jumping right into it. We're going to talk about these guys, mice. You know, they're cute, right? I guess. Now, we've been told by our parents and other people that mice love to eat cheese. They go insane for it. But actually, not really. They don't really like cheese at all. According to Dr. David Holmes of the Manchester Metropolitan University, they did a study in 2006 and found out that they don't really like rich cheese. They actually prefer stuff like cereal, fruits, nuts, and let's not forget good old-fashioned processed sugars like chocolate. Now, considering we're talking about rodents, let's talk about this one. Now, some of you guys might think, and this is even including myself, that bats are actually blind, and that these bats only use sonar to see their prey. Truth is, bats actually have amazing eyesight. As a matter of fact, they say their eyesight is almost as good as a human being's. But however, because they're flying and hunting at night, they use their hearing and echolocation in order to hunt their prey. Now, have you ever had a person say to you, you work like an ant? I know it's kind of an old saying, but it means that you work really, really hard. The reason for this is we are under the assumption that ants work a lot and they work extra hard. Heck, they say ants can hold up to 5,000 times their body weight. And even though they can carry a lot, studies have found that ants are pretty much lazy. In some colonies, they discovered that 25% of the colony doesn't work at all, and 72% of the colony only does moderate work, with only 3% of the population actually going above and beyond the call of duty. So therefore, ants don't really work hard. Now, speaking of lazy ants, let's talk about sleep. Probably my favorite thing on the entire planet. Now, it can be a hard thing for some people to do, and we've heard the expression count sheep if you want to go to sleep. But truthfully, that is pretty counterproductive because it doesn't really work at all. Now, scientists have discovered that you need to be in a state of complete relaxation before you fall asleep, and therefore, if you are counting sheep, you are too busy concentrating on the numbers, therefore making your brain work and not become relaxed. And having complete quiet and no sound may help you go to sleep, but one fascinating thing about sound is that many people think that the fighter jet was the first human thing to break the sound barrier. Now, firstly, when it comes to inventions, this isn't even true at all, because the whip, for example, was an earlier invention that indeed broke the sound barrier. However, you may be shocked to know that when you are crunching on either a peanut or you are crunching on a carrot, the tiny crunch sound that is made when you bite down on the food is actually a tiny sonic boom. And of course, you get a sonic boom when you break the sound barrier, and when you're crunching your food, you break food apart at approximately 300 meters per second. The Great Wall of China is one of the world's most amazing wonders. And everybody thinks, well, the Great Wall of China is in China and that's it. But some of you guys may be like, oh yeah, right, when I tell you that the 13-mile wall even goes into Mongolia. But not just that, it stretches all the way up to even places like North Korea. For this next fact, let's look at the tsunami. It's probably one of the most dangerous things to mankind and nature. Now, a big tsunami after, say, an earthquake can destroy miles of land and can do severe damage to homes, cities, and even fatal damages to our own families. But when you think about a tsunami, you think probably it's a giant wave. But that's not true. However, the real definition of a tsunami is a large displacement of water, which makes sense because you need a large amount of water behind that giant tidal wave. For me, when I was in school, I used to always remember drawing on the blackboard with chalk. But you may be surprised to know that you've never actually written with chalk. Chalk is commonly called chalk, but it's actually gypsum. And both of them are very similar. They have the same effects on the board, and even both of them are washable. Oh, and so for lunch today, I actually had a Caesar salad. Not gonna lie, had some croutons in there and everything. But the Caesar salad, I always thought, hey, it's named after Caesar. Actually, the name Caesar salad doesn't come from Julius Caesar, but from Caesar Cardi, who was a restaurant worker in Tijuana, Mexico. According to him, he made this salad by accident when his restaurant ran out of food on an Independence Day. So he took whatever he could find in the restaurant, threw it in with some green leaves, and called it a Caesar salad. Last but not least, if you were to get in a fight with me or I was to get in a fight with you at a bar, you might say, let's go outside and deal with this mano a mano. So what does that mean? Some of you may think, oh, it means man to man, because man's gonna stand up to another man and be like, Mano, however, is a Spanish word for hand. And when you say mano a mano, it actually means hand-to-hand combat. So if you were to go and fight somebody mano to mano and use swords, well, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So thanks for watching, guys. My name's Dave Wapple. This has been FTD Facts. More specifically, our segment called Lies That You Thought Were Facts. However, if any of you guys got a suggestion for a future FTD Facts video, once again, we like to take a lot of recommendations from all you guys, and we do videos on your comments. It could be a country, it could be a person, it doesn't really matter, but we've done it in the past, and we like to continue to grow with our community. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Bye.